Yes, I'm here. Hi everyone. Good evening, good afternoon. I had a little bit of problems getting the live started, but it looks like it's working now. So hopefully you can see me. It's Esther here from the Netherlands, live from Europe. Okay, I'm happy to see. I think it's working now. Yes, I see some people coming in. Okay, welcome everybody. Let me set up everything here to make sure it stays this way. And hopefully you will be able to hear and see me all the time. Hi everybody. Hi Els. Yes, I'm here. It didn't let me go live, so I tried it for a couple of times, let's say 4 or 5 times. But now I'm here and I see a lot of you too. So welcome everybody. Let me see who's here. I see Inge, Odraatje, Kim, Anita, hi Anit, Margriet, Melanie, a lot of other people, Kobe, Patricia, Belinda, Lian, Cheryl. Welcome everybody. Let me wait for a few seconds before I get started. Yeah, everything is working. So, okay, the phone booth. Probably you've seen something about it already. Els is doing 2 Hoshandra shows today with the phone booth too, so maybe you've seen that one. I also heard that Marga is doing a live at the same time now as we are here in a Dutch group. So if you want to see her, you can rewatch that too, or if you are with Marga at the moment, you can rewatch this live video too. And I am going to show you a little bit more about the phone booth set. I did a live myself a couple of days ago in Dutch, and this one will be in English for all our international customers. So, hi everybody. Let me tell you what the set looks like. Hey, Ans is there too. Hi Ans. It's a special, just like the special we did this summer with the camera set. And this is a bit the same concept. So you will get, I will open up the package, 2 die sets in the pack. The main set is the phone booth itself. And it has got dies in the packaging on both sides, as you can see over here. I'm going to explain how it works a little bit later in this video or in this live. Then it comes with an extra die set. This will give you an extra page and a mat, so you can mat all your pages. And this will also give you the opportunity to make a mini book out of it. If you don't have this one, you can use this for your planner, of course, but with this you can also make mini books. Let me check the comments. Oh my, this is going to be too much for me to reply to, as I can see now. So hopefully, yeah, please bear with me if I don't reply immediately. I will comment or answer your questions when we are finished, okay? Because it's going to be too complicated. Speak English, explain everything, watch the comments, answering you. So I do my best, okay? About the set, 2 sets. So this is the main set. It comes together with this one. This is an extra one. Then you get the inspiration sheet with a lot of samples from the design team and from myself, of course. So this is just to give you some inspiration. And it comes with some rings so you can assemble your book if you want. So I'm going to put the set itself aside, and I am going to show you some samples. Oh, sorry, I forgot. There's also a stamp set, and this doesn't come in the die set itself, but you can buy it separately if you want. And it has some really cool quotes or sentiments, and those cute how do you call those, speech bubbles. And the speech bubble stamps, you can also use the dies with those. And I did a few myself, so you can see them. These are the speech bubbles, for example, which you can make. I will keep them a little bit closer to the camera. so you can see. And in the meantime, I'm trying to read some of the comments. Oh, there are so many of you watching, girls. It's very nice to see you're all here. It's very, yeah. So I'm not here for nothing, okay? That's what I mean. So here are some of the speech bubbles. And you can use any stamp, of course, in those bubbles. But it's just to give you an idea what you can use them for. And as you can see here, you can do so many things with this phone booth set. Let me show you. I'm going to start with this one first. It's a regular page you can make in a journal or in your planner. So this one I did in red, like the phone booth red, and I used some of the new washi tape, sorry, to put some text over here. Sorry, I'm thinking and I'm talking. My head is busy. How do you say it? It's turning over time or something. So I used Frank, the little snow fella, and a toy soldier over here. So this is just how you can make it in your planner, in your journal. Then we have a gorgeous sample made by Marjolein. Marjolein is from Holland too. And she used this die set to make a very cool Halloween book. And she used one of the she used one of the boxes where the planners come in when you buy them. So don't throw away those boxes because they're really cool to use. And I'm going to show you what she did. Sorry, I already showed this in the Dutch group a couple of days ago. So if you have seen that, sorry girls, I am going to do this now for all our other international customers. So it might happen that you see it twice. So this is the Halloween book by Marjolein. And well, she did a great job. I'm not sure if you can see everything, but I think you will, with all the details over here, like skeleton hands, a little, oh my gosh, what's it called? A vleermuis in Dutch? Oh, a bat, sorry, yes. The little leaves, the reinforcers. This is the cord from the phone booth, which she used a couple of times, and I really liked it. And every time I browse through this journal or album, I see different things, so it's really... yeah, that many details. It's really gorgeous. So as you can see, pictures of Halloween. It's not Halloween this year because well, there were no celebrations, of course, but she used pictures from years before. One of the pockets with a little tag. This is one of the elements from one of the other new die sets. The rotary thing from a phone. So sorry girls if I don't know all the words in English, but I do my best. Some web, Spider-Man web, stamps by Charlene. So as you can see, there are many details and there's lots to see in this journal. And I hope you can see it too. Rotary dial, yes, that's it. Hi Terry, nice to see you too. Rotary dial, one of the cars, and again the cord, the phone cord she's using. There's a witch here, you see some legs standing out of a pot. I will say a crock pot, but that's not a crock pot, but... Oh, thank you Claudia, that's really nice of you. And some more cute pictures. So this is really an amazing job she did. So that's what I wanted to show you first. Then I've got one journal made by Kobe. Kobe loves blue, and as you can see, she made everything in blue already. So she used a new paper by Charlene and Ilse too. So she's going to work in this later on. So I borrowed the book from her to show it to you. And as you can see, she also used one of the a toy soldier. She glued down the door. And there's this telephone cord with the telephone handle, some details, the cute little girls, the rotary dial again. So it's just to give you an idea, yeah, about all the possibilities and things you can do with a journal like this or a mini book. Then I've got my own. I made a few more, but those are with Els in the US already, so I had to make a new one. This is the one I made last week. And I didn't use the door for this one because I wanted to look at I wanted to look a little bit different than a phone or a phone booth, sorry. So what I did is I cut out the rotary dial thingies. Hey, the thingies thing is there again. And I backed them with a different color of paper. And I did that on the complete cover. Only after that I glued down this square piece and I added the word photo over here. And I cut those letters out from the design paper from the reminiscence pack. So the letters come from this book, the paper book, which you probably already have seen too. And you can see the letters here in green. But they're also in here in red somewhere. Oh yeah, here they are. So I cut out those letters to make the word photo over here. There is only a big O in there, so Kobe suggested me cut out the Q and remove the little tail which is on the Q. So that's what I did for this one. And there's nothing in it yet, but it's just a start for me to get journaling in this phone booth book, mini book. So that's what I did with this one. Then I made another one, and I am going to use this one as an address book. And I've seen some people already mentioning this, so I put together one too. And what I used for this one is the phone booth die itself, and I backed it up with how do you say it? A solid piece of cardstock, just white, and then I glued some paper on one side. And in the extra set you will find, excuse me, this page is the one which I used here to put down the addresses, to write down the addresses, sorry. And I used this stamp to make the little boxes to write the addresses in. And this set also has those cute little decorative elements which you can use on the boxes if you want. And I always love this one because it looks like this banner is going underneath the paper somehow. A great idea for website passwords too, but I'm not sure if that's completely safe in a book like this, but you can use it any way you like. So as you can see, I also used the alphabet, which is also in the book, in the paper book. I'm not sure if I can find it for you very quickly. Oh, here it is. So I cut out all these letters, and I noted that there is no Y, but okay, I skipped that one, and you can write down the Y yourself. So, but I use those letters to glue down here on every page. And it's very nice that it's a loose leaf system. So if you, let's say, have more names or addresses with one letter from the alphabet, you can adjust or add more pages if you want. So that's how I started, and I have to keep working in it, of course, but it's not finished yet, but it's just to give you an idea. Okay, so now I need to have a little sip of my coffee. Hold on, girls. And I'm going to see if you have some questions. I'm going to scroll back a little bit. And let me see if I can see some important things. All the examples are great. We all need to order these dies, Cora says. That's really nice to hear. Thank you, Cora. And let me see. So cool. Address book, great idea. Yes, it is. And the phone book. Hello from Script to It. Ranea. Hi, Ranea. Nice to see you. Hi, B, Debbie, Angelique. I see a lot of new people coming in. Love the address book. Love the new paper book. Oh, that's so really nice. It's so good to hear all those lovely comments from you. Okay, let me see. What I'm going to show you is how to assemble a page. And I am not going to make it a fancy page, but just a basic one, and then step by step to show you. It's not difficult, it's not complicated, but it has a few different possibilities. So what I did to show you is, and I hope this will be visible on screen, because there are 3 different ways you can cut those elements, and I am going to put them down like this, and I hope everything is in. Oh, dankjewel. Thanks Belinda, thank you Marion. Jessica, I don't have an own Facebook page. You can follow me on Instagram, and my name on Instagram is Badass Paper Lover, and there's another account which is called Badass Paper Lover Creates, and that's where I show all the artwork I do for the Planner Essentials. And let me see what store. Oh, I've got an Etsy store, Badass Art Chicks. Yeah, no, the Etsy store is also Badass Paper Lover, and that's where I sell my vintage ephemera. But we are now doing the phone booth set. So I hope you can see them all 3 next to each other. Yes, I think. Okay, what happens when you cut these 2 together? So you take the complete page with the window part or the door part, which has the windows. Okay, does that make sense? When you cut those 2 together, line them out in the right corner. That's what I do. And then it will give you these elements. So a phone booth with a big hole, the door, which you can open, and a little, yeah, I don't know, how do you call this, which goes around the door. Yeah, I don't know the English word, but I'm sure somebody will mention it now. So when you cut this, it will give you this. Then there's a separate die, and that's this one, and it will give you the phone booth itself without the holes for the binder. So does that make sense? Yes. So this die only gives you this part, and then if you take out the window door part, you can cut this one by itself, and it will give you this. So you can see there are 3 different results and different cutting options. So the frame around the door. Yes, okay. Thank you, Andrea. So to keep it simple for tonight, I cut it from this sand colored cardstock, and I cut some black elements, so you can see the difference and what the different results are. Okay, so for example, when you have this part in the beige sand colored cardstock, you can adjust or glue this one on top of it. Okay, so and then you can add this door, for example. And so you can mix and match all the colors. So let's say a beige cardstock, a black phone booth, a beige door, and you want a red frame. So you can combine it like this if you want. Then there are also these little parts. It's like a door step, I think it's called. These are supposed to go down here and over here on top. Sorry. So this one gives you the opportunity to glue one page extra down, and then you can glue a door on top of it. What you also can do is, for example, now I'm going to take the black part, then you can insert this one and you can make a red frame again. But now the effect is different, so I hope you can see what I mean. I will put them next to each other. Is that possible? Let me see. I need... Yeah, okay. I think you can see the difference with this one. So black card, it's inside of this frame already. So I'm removing it now. And I'm going to put this one back in again. So can you see the difference? Is this clear to you? And I am going to see if you all understand what I'm doing. There's a little bit of delay in the comments and the things I am saying, so I'm waiting for a few seconds to see if you understand what I'm doing. I see a lot of hearts and thumbs up coming, so I think it's clear. So you can see it's a completely different thing you can do. You can mix and match And this is just with plain cardstock, but of course it's a much more and greater effect when you use design papers like this. So, but I'm going to glue one together to show you. So you forgive me this solid pieces of paper, but it's just to explain it to you, and yeah, so it's more easy to see on a video than when I'm using the patterned cardstock. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I think I'm going to assemble one, and I also have got an extra piece which I'm going to use to put behind this one, because it's very nice to have something over here. And I already cut a piece of vellum. That's what I saw Els using. So I think that's really nice too, because it's a little bit frosty looking window when you use some vellum in between. So let me think, which one do you want me to show you? That's maybe a good idea to ask you. Shall I use the black solid one and I'm going to apply this on top of it? Or do you want me to show you one with the insert? So this is going to be like this. And then this one glued inside that. So let me see what you think. I don't see it in her online store. No, I don't see any replies yet. So I have to wait for a few seconds before I see your comments coming in. Okay, that gives me time for a sip of my coffee. The one with the red. So this one. Yeah, okay, the one with the vellum. Okay, that's right. Okay, I'm going to do this one. And I think it will be fun to use it this way. And the vellum makes me think I need to trim it down a little bit more, because it has to go on the door only and not behind the complete door part. So the best thing I can do now is use some double-sided adhesive. There's a score line already here, so you can fold it a little bit, so it's a little bit easier for you to open up the door later on. Okay, and obviously I think you don't want to open it completely anyway, but it's possible to open it. Yes, Dee. You sip too, but you have a cappuccino. Oh, that's nice too. I'm drinking iced coffee, to be honest. Ready to go. And I'm looking for the start. Yes, okay. So I think the best way to do this is apply some double-sided adhesive at the back of the door. And then I'm going to attach the vellum part on there. So just some little pieces of double-sided tape. And I have to trim down a little bit. I'm going to take my scissors. That's not so difficult. I can do that. And I'm sure you can do that too. And hopefully... and let me see. Yes, this is fine. And now I need to trim it. Let me see. Somewhere over here. Oh, okay. So, all of you already having all your Christmas decorations done, ladies. And gentlemen, if there are any gentlemen. I wonder, is everybody having his Christmas tree up already? Or you don't put on a Christmas tree, or you wait? I love Christmas tree. Could you please tell me what you adhere to the winter special? Donna, I don't know what you mean, but maybe there's somebody else who's able to answer you. Maybe Anna, are you there, or else? Donna is asking something, but to be honest, I don't understand. And I don't maybe read the question properly, because I'm working on my... oh, I forgot something. Hopefully I'm able to take the paper loose again. Oh yes, it's okay. I forgot a little piece of backing paper here from the double-sided tape. But... it's okay. Decorations already, not a tree yet. Tomorrow. Sick Christmas lights. After 5th of December. You are doing Sinterklaas first, Marie-Claire. Yes. In Holland we we also have Sinterklaas. It's on December 5th. That's tomorrow. and it's some kind of Santa, a Dutch Santa. And it's also with gifts for the children and other funny thing. And I do have my granddaughter's birthday also tomorrow, so she is having her birthday together with Sinterklaas. And well, that's a little bit funny day to have your birthday, but she will get used to it. She's turning 7 tomorrow, so she's very excited at the moment. And let me see. Okay, the door has got vellum on the back side. Now I think I'm going to apply this one first. Yes. And I think I am going to use glue for this one, because it's a little bit wobbly, you know. And if I'm using double-sided adhesive, it's stuck immediately. And when I use a little bit of glue, you can maybe fiddle around a little bit before its final sticks and you can't take it off anymore. So I am going to, oh, it's stuck. Oh, he's from Spain, he's from Turkey. You were talking about Sinterklaas. Yeah. Well, because of Corona, we don't celebrate Sinterklaas with our grandchildren this year. So I did already put up the Christmas tree, I think 2 weeks ago or something. And let me see. Okay, this is going to be fine this way. So this one is okay now on this side of the paper. And now I'm gluing the rest, gluing down the rest. And a little bit of glue here. So if I'm a little bit off center, I can easily adjust it instead of using the double-sided adhesive, which I normally use all the time, but not for things like this. Okay, so this is the frame now, and you see there's a little bit white on the edges, but you can distress that, of course, with a little bit of Tim Holtz's. I love the frayed burlap, so I'm using that one all the time instead of black. I can also do that later, but okay, I saw it standing around here, so I might just as well might do it immediately, right? Okay, use the paper accents on your page. I'm trying to keep up with all your comments, but it's very hard. So, okay, so this is the base. Now I need to make sure these two parts also fit in between. So what I think is most convenient to do is first do the frame and then glue the door inside of the frame. So that way it's now 99% sure it will fit. Because if you do the door in the beginning or at first now and you're a little bit off center, you won't be able to glue down the frame anymore in the right position. So that's why I do it this way. But you might think it's easier doing it any other way. You're free to do so, of course. Okay, so this is the frame. And now the door. And obviously I only want to glue down this part of the door and not the door itself. So again, I'm going to use a little bit of glue only along the edges, like this. Okay, here we go. And if it's okay, it fits perfectly now. Okay, so hopefully you can see it. Oh, thank you very much, Belinda. Well, that's what we're here for, to show you how you can assemble things easy without too many headaches, because it's not so difficult. Okay, and again, if you're just tuning in, I'm only using some solid papers now just to make it very clear for you how to assemble it. If I'm using printed cardstock now with all kinds of designs, it's a little hard to see maybe on camera or on video, so that's why I choose to take some solid cardstock, some plain cardstock. And I've got some different elements over here and some here too. So I'm going to put everything together and see what we can use. These are all leftovers from things I cut before. And oh, Marga, leuk. Marga ordered the complete set today and she will watch it back later, the live video. And well, if you want, you can do the sand color thingy on top or the red one. I think the red one will be good looking and probably with this one inside. Or shall we do, let me see, what else can we do? We can do the red one with black. Oh, we can also do this one. And I think, what do you think, girls? The red stripy thing on top or the sand colored stripy thing on top? I don't know what to call it, but I think this one looks cool. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Not waiting for your reply, sorry. Oh, you have to go, Honora, no problem. See you soon and you can watch it again if you want. Okay. And I am applying this one over here. And you see some glue popping underneath, but that will dry completely clear, so you won't see it anymore. And again, I forgot to put some double-sided adhesive on this one, because I have to use some glue now. But for parts like this, double-sided adhesive is much more easier. But okay, this one goes in here. Oh, shoot. A little bit over enthusiastic. Okay, then we have those gorgeous chip reinforcers, also little phones, small phones, how do you call those? They're really cute. So I think, no, I'm going to do 3. And over here I also forgot the double-sided adhesive, so that's not really smart. But okay, I have to do it this way now. And I think I'm going to do 3 of those little ones on the lower part. And maybe some other reinforcers on top. Because otherwise I think it's a little bit too busy maybe using 5 of those phones. Yona, you thought you didn't need this kit. Oh, sorry, Yona. I think you mentioned it before. Did I reply to you this afternoon somewhere on Facebook? I think I did. Okay, now I need to look for some other reinforcers. Let me see. Oh, maybe these are nice too. Let me check. Those tickets. These are also from the new die set. And I think these might look cool too over here. And again, no double-sided adhesive. Shame on you, Esther. Oh. Gluing this one down. So, like this. And one more to go on top. We never have enough, Diane. All those crafty ladies, we never have enough. That sounds so familiar. I think we all have the same problem. We like almost everything. So, there's one more here. So, as you can see, it's not really hard to assemble the phone booth. There are some more elements, like this part, which goes here, and which you can stamp the word telephone on. I am going to see if I can find my stamp. Yes, it's here. Stamping block. I used it about half an hour ago, and now I can't find it anymore. So, well, I need to take another one. This is too small. Okay. Yeah, found it, sorry. The little one. And I'm going to stamp it before I glue it down, because if I don't stamp correctly, I can die cut another piece, and if it's already stuck on there, I'm going to damage the paper again. So, and so hopefully it will go okay. Oh, yes, it worked. Okay, and I am going to glue that one down over here. Let me see. Sorry if I'm not saying anything, I'm trying to read the comments. And that's not easy when working. Okay. So that's it. Then we have this little piece over here, which gives you a little bit more detail. You can use it as it is like this, or if you want, you can also use the piece that falls out. You can use that again inside here, or you can, I think that's a little bit dull with the black inside, but maybe if you use the red to frame it, it looks a little bit better. You would be able to do it like this or only this, which I like too. If you do it, I think I'm going to use only this for now. And I see someone's hubby is going to be mad, but I don't know why. Let me see. Judy, your husband is going to be mad. Why? I think I missed something, but... Okay, I glued this one down here. Well, and then you can start decorating it yourself, of course, because we have those cool Christmas figures like you've seen on one of the samples over here, like this. And this is just to show you how you can assemble it, and that there are two different possibilities with die cutting all the pieces. So I think I'm going to show you the samples one more time. Yes, it can also be a house. If you leave the telephone off, you can just use your imagination. It's cheaper than therapy. Yes, Diane, that's true. Oh yeah, the hinges. Yes, they are somewhere, Yona, but I think I've lost them. You can glue down the hinges over here if you want. And there's also a cute little doorknob, which you can use. But it's not on mine at the moment. So I am going to show you, for those people who joined us later, I'm going to show you the samples. Yeah, that's, I think, is best to do. Because you all now have seen how this works. It's not complicated, it's not difficult, so you can all do it. And if you have any questions, just mention them below and I will try to answer them for you. So I'm going to put these all aside, and I hope I didn't forget to mention anything. So does the door fit the house die? No, that's what I'm going to say to you. Angelique, that's a good question. Oh, the house die from the, you probably mean the other house. Okay, no, I don't think so, Angelique, but you should try that. I haven't done that yet. But also this doesn't fit. This die, you can't use it with this one. It maybe looks like it fits, but it won't cut properly. It's not made to use this way. This one really needs to be used with this die. So this is the combination which you have to use if you want to have a door. And this one is just for backing, like a mat. Okay, does that make sense? Yes, I think it does. I will else. Cons and watch me. Oh yeah, when I'm finished in about 15 minutes, or maybe a little bit earlier, you can go over to hochanda.tv or hochanda.com, and Els will be there also doing a demo with the phone booth. And in the previous hour, Els did also make a very cool slimline card, which is really popular at the moment, I guess, those slimline cards. So I'm going to pick up the samples again to show you one more time and also for the people who joined us later. There is one more. Yeah. So again, there's one you can do with the page itself. Only an hour break. Oh, sorry, Els, I'm mixed up. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock UK time, so it's 10 o'clock our time. Okay, sorry. There's an hour in between, so you will have a rest for an hour. you can make it as a page in your planner. There was also already somebody who asked if we also could use it in the Sidekick planner, Sidekick journal. And I think you can, but I didn't try it yet. But I think the width will be okay, but you have to trim it down somewhere here, I guess. So that's something you have to figure out and just give it a try, because it's only paper if you are messing things up. So you can use the telephone booth die set as a page in your journal, in your planner. Or you can make mini books. And again, this was a very cool mini book made by Marjolein. And she made it for Halloween. I will browse through it very quickly now, just to give you an impression, what you can do with it. So I won't take too much of your time any longer tonight. But this is a really cool journal. Oh, now I see something else again. She used some really cool thread over here to frame the picture. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I thought it was paper, but it's fabric. So I'm not sure if you can see it. I will keep it a little bit closer to the camera. I think I've seen this journal a couple of times already, and every time I see something new. So that's really cool with all those details. So, for example, a Halloween book. This is my book I made. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I really like to use the old papers and to make also one without the door and without the typical phone booth impression. This is one made by Kobe, and she loves blue, so she's going to work in this journal pretty soon. I borrowed it from her to show it to you, which is really gorgeous too. Yeah, and you can make cards, mini cards, slimline cards, and what else did Anita make? Hey, Marjolein, I just showed your journal again. I see Marjolein coming in. Here it is, and now it's gone again. Anita made a card which could stand up. So probably else will show it to you later on Hochanda. And this one I did also to make an address book. And somebody else over here just mentioned to use it for passwords or things like that, or just like a notebook. And for the stamps and to make the boxes for your addresses or your details, I used one of the earlier stamp sets. And I just put it here it is. And it's this stamp set, CS 135. And it will give you a few boxes, and I turned this one around, so I wrote down the last name over here with the A, and then the name, my son and my daughter-in-law, and over here too. So, and this set also gives you those cute stamps which you can use to decorate the boxes. So that was it for me for tonight, Friday night. And Marjolein met een lange E. Friday night over here. I'm not sure where you're watching from. If you're in the UK, it's an hour earlier. If you are in the US, it's probably somewhere around noon. Or after, around 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm not sure wherever you are. But I want to wish you a great weekend. And I will wait for a few seconds if you have any questions. Let me check the comments before I'm leaving you girls. Maybe some boys too, I'm not sure. Let me see. Greeting cards with the rotary dial. Yes, the rotary dial is really cute. Kobe's one is really nice too. The red one. So many memories. Yeah, the Halloween book. It's gorgeous. No more questions, I see. No. Okay, peeps, that's it for me today. Angelique, okay, yeah, Angelique, your food. Okay, I hope you will be better soon. I wish you all a very, very happy weekend. And again, in an hour, so that will be, an hour and 15 minutes, you can see Els on Hochanda. And she's also going to give a demo with the phone booth die set. Okay, happy weekend everybody, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching and stay safe. Okay, bye-bye.